ஒவ்வொரு பர்ச்சேஸிற்கும் நிச்சய பரிசு. ஃபென்டாஸ்டிக் ஜெயச்சந்திரன் பள்ளிக்கரணை மற்றும் ரங்கநாதன் தெரு, டி நகர்.
The Chief Minister told me that I should come and unveil the statue. I have no hesitation to accept it immediately. I feel that Thiru Kalaignar Karunanidhi is one of the able administrator who has given a stable government and also worked for the welfare of the downtrodden, taking care of the suppressed and oppressed and depressed people, and giving social justice to various sections was his specialty. I could watch him from my student days. I am a neighbor, Nellore. I used to come to Chennai, and even during my student days also, I used to keenly observe the speeches of the great leaders of this region, even Sri Chakravarti Rajagopalachari ji, Thiru Kamaraj Nadar, then Thiru Annadurai, even late M.G. Ramachandran, and then, of course, Kalaignar is one of the best speakers in the country. Clarity of vision, thought, and the way he used to articulate to the people his thoughts, his ideas, his ideology was really very good. It impressed me in that young age. Though I had my own political leanings at that time and also had certain differences with the views expressed by Dr. Kalaignar, but the way he used to put forth his point of view, try to convince people, has impressed me at this young age. I am also privileged to have interaction with him as the party president at that time. Of course, I am no longer in politics. I have retired from politics, but not tired from public life. That's why I am going around the country, meeting people, greeting people, talking with people, walking with the people, spending time with the people. And then I could see a person who has a clear ideology and commitment, dedication, devotion, dynamism, and discipline, working for the welfare of the people. The 98th birth anniversary celebration, I can say with all honesty, he was certainly one of India's most dynamic chief ministers. I thank the government of Tamil Nadu for inviting me to this important event. Chennai is a city close to my heart and has a special place in my life. From the proximity to Nellore, where I come from, Chennai has had a profound influence on me. I have had the good fortune of interacting with Kalaignar Karunanidhi ji quite closely over several decades during the course of my long journey in public life. It was always interesting to interact with him, to argue with him. And sometimes we used to agree to disagree also, but at the same time respect. In democracy, that is a quite essential requirement, agree to disagree. And in public life, politicians, they must respect each other. Political parties should consider that people belong to different parties, have different ideologies, different way of working, but they are all working for the people in their own way. So we must respect each other. We are not enemies. We are only political rivals. This has to be understood by one and all. This is my advice to the modern politicians of belonging to different hues. You may belong to this party or that party, but we all belong to this great country, and we are all working in the interest of the people in our own way. So we should respect, and we should not treat them as enemies. My dear friends, they were mentioning about the incident where he was arrested along with Thiru Murasori Moran, and was not treated well by the police at that time. I have no hesitation in telling the Prime Minister and telling him also, I would like to go and stand by them in this hour of crisis. In spite of our political differences, because we must all respect democracy, respect rule of law. That is very much necessary.
ஒரு பர்ச்சேஸிற்கும் நிச்சய பரிசு ஃபென்டாஸ்டிக் ஜெயச்சந்திரன் பள்ளிக்கரணை மற்றும் ரங்கநாதன் தெரு டி நகர்.